Hello and welcome to this ScareCam episode by the Scare Truck Podcast. It's Mikey and Hannah here, and we are at Xtreme Scream Park at Twin Lakes Family Theme Park. This is one of our favourite events. We love it. The Village, I remember when it came out in 2017 and it just blew us away. So we're very excited to be back this Halloween season. A huge thank you to Xtreme Scream Park. They have gifted us these tickets tonight, so we really do appreciate that. We're going to go through all the attractions. They've got updates to previous attractions, and the new attraction last year has been completely revamped as well. So Uncle Enos's Open Acres. So I'm excited to go through that. Of course, there will be a full in-depth review episode over on the podcast, so click that link below to check it out. Hannah, you excited?
I am excited. I feel like I have the Twin Lakes Xtreme Scream Park has this like place in my heart because it was one of our firsts.
It was,
like,
yeah, a long time ago, 2012.
Scarefest, it was like our first.
Like
not a theme park,
yeah, definitely.
So I love it.
Yeah, I'm excited. So it's a family theme park, but at night time it becomes Xtreme Scream Park. So let's go.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the ladder of swords. Or as I like to call it, the stairway to tetanus.
Okay, so we are about halfway through our night here at Xtreme Scream Park. It's time for a beer break.
Hey.
Beer!
Hey.
What you got, Hannah?
I have a Shipyard IPA, and Mikey has a Strongbow Dark Brew.
There we go. And in the central hub, you've got the stage, you've got all the different food you can get here. You've got a hot
They've
bar.
expanded their food
Yeah.
outlets this year, so they've got the Burger Shack and the burger and fries and the Chicken Shack, just like last year, and the bar. But they've also now got a donut stand and a hot drink stand selling mulled wine for only £6.
Oh, spice cider and hot chocolate as well. So there we go. Yeah, more
Really
food.
good idea with these cold nights.
Definitely, it's gone a bit nippy. So yeah, so we're about halfway through our night now. We first up we did the Village, which I think was the best run through the Village we've had since probably 2017, 2018 when it first came about.
I think since
really
the
good.
times of Reverend Bloodhusk.
Yeah,
It's probably the
since
best
he's
one
gone,
since then.
this was the best. It was really good. They've put a little bit of TLC in there. It's the lighting's better, the sound's better, the tech's all better, some nicer animatronics, well placed. So had a really good run through the Village.
The finale wasn't as impactful as I've seen it, but they had at least 4 actors in there, and
actually,
because
lots
we
of
went
actors.
through as a conga, I thought to myself when we walked in that I'm going to see where the actors are, I'm going to know where they are, but I could hear where they were.
Yeah.
Because of the strobe, I never actually saw which scarecrows were real.
It was
until
really good,
they were
yeah.
right in front of me, so it was really well
So
done.
it still worked. We missed the original show, but we were saying on the podcast hello, people staring at us like we're in a zoo. So so it's fun to be able to do it in a different way, but still enjoy it.
We said
it's
on
really
the
good.
podcast that it's probably not feasible with how busy Xtreme Scream Park now are to have a stationary scene.
Yeah, definitely. They just need it for the throughputs. And we started off as a 2, which is great. It did get a bit conga line-y. Not quite as conga line-y as Ash Hell. Unfortunately, our second maze, it was a conga line throughout the whole thing. But it was still really enjoyable.
Yeah.
I still had a great time. Had some good scares. Some really nice new scenes in there as well. Some really cool scenes.
Really cool animatronics. I feel like I'm raving about the animatronics today, but they're placed so well.
Yeah.
it was just really good.
It worked really well. There's a nice big scene of them like all having like the inmates having dinner and things like that.
Oh, it was
really
beautiful.
cool.
As soon as I walked in, I didn't even notice there was a scare actor in the corner.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked in, I was like, "Oh, this scene looks beautiful."
It was looking really good. Although Hannah mentioned on the podcast, and again, click that link below to listen to our full in-depth reviews. These are just a quick glance at a review. Little snippets, but the animatronics they put in there that work really well are people basically getting tortured. Why not dress them as
prison guards?
Makes sense.
I think it makes sense because at the moment it kind of looks like the inmates have killed you going through it, which is great. But I think you've missed a trick by not having them as prison guards because the inmates have taken over the penitentiary.
Yeah.
Why are they not maiming and torturing the prison guards? Where are the prison guards?
Exactly.
They should be the animatronics.
I like that idea, definitely. So we had a fun run through, but it did get a little bit conga-liney. And last up was Beaver Manors, which was great. We did the whole thing as a 2.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Really good scenes, really good set. It's actually a very beautiful maze.
It looks beautiful.
Really is.
Smells disgusting.
Yeah, in a good way.
I do miss going upstairs.
Yeah, I do miss Stilton.
And
I do miss it.
Pushing through the mattresses.
Yeah, of course. But,
but that's just me being nostalgic.
But it is really good. It was really enjoyable. So I really enjoyed that. Some great scares and a lot of tech like leg ticklers, horns, animatronics. They're definitely
gone hard
on fishing wire as well. So we've still got 3 more attractions. We're going to try and get them all done. We'll see if we get time. We've also got the Unfair Fairground, which we're going to go and do as well. So let's have this beer and keep going.
Cheers.
Oh no.
Give me a teeth.
The dentist already took him. We're going through the unfair scare zone outside. Let's go.
I see you.
Okay, let's go.
You got your hand and I'll find you! Off you go!
Okay. Oh wow, this has changed loads. Boom. Hello. Scaring other people. So there we go, that brings us almost to the end of this mini ScareCam vlog here by the Scare Truck Podcast. Of course, we give our full in-depth review about each and every attraction over on the podcast, so click, click that link below and head over to the podcast to check it out. Hannah, we've done some more mazes since we last spoke here on ScareCam.
Yeah.
So we went and did
Uncle Eunice's Open Acres.
Uncle Enos's Open Acres, which is basically just a sex party in a field.
Yeah,
by the looks
it was
of
so
it.
strange.
Very strange.
Strange. There was an actor with a used condom in their mouth that was sucking it, saying something about rubber.
There was a BDSM room in one of the
caravan.
caravans. The awesome thing though is the caravan was back.
Oh, I was so looking forward to the caravan because it was such an impactful scare last year.
Yeah.
And it did not disappoint. And it happened twice.
It happened twice. It had two. Spoilers. There were 2 caravans that literally are on like a seesaw. They wobble. So you're walking through this amazing set, and the entire room just moves up and down with you. It was really good. We didn't get a chance to do Hoodoo Voodoo. They wouldn't let us in at 32 minutes past.
Yeah, so this
32 minutes
close
past.
at 10:30. So
Yeah.
I think the event closes at 11, but the queue lines close at 10:30. And we ran from Pie Factory to do it, but we...
It's Bellastania. So yeah, sorry, Hannah's got a TikTok crush, so
Shut
that's
up.
what I'm saying.
Shut up. Yeah, so we ran to Hoodoo Voodoo 32 minutes past, they said no, which is fair enough. 10:30 is 10:30. If you got there,
If you let one in, you'd have to let everyone in. But we were just gutted we couldn't get there in time. 2 minutes after half
I mean, if
past.
I'm going to skip anyone, that's probably the one I will skip.
You're not a fan of
You're
not a fan of hooded mazes.
But I would say if you are coming on a weekend, do think you should get it for opening.
This is a Tuesday, and
it's a Tuesday
we were
night. We
rushing.
had to come after work, so we were a little bit late. So at a weekend, get here for 7.
Big time. But we had an absolute blast. So yeah, Beaver Manners, awesome, loved it. What else have we done tonight? We also went and did Pie Factory was last. Pie Factory.
Blew me
Wow!
away. It was
Oh,
incredible.
it's so good. It was absolutely epic. It was probably the best run I've had through Pie Factory since 2012. There were so many changes, and that's when it first opened, literally 10 years ago. So many changes,
It was
so
beautiful.
different,
and it was
amazing
so nice
actors.
to see some nostalgic scares back. Like they popped out the fridge. I hadn't seen them do that in a while.
Yeah, it was
good.
so good. So, of course, like I say, we'll just give you a few snippets here, but our full in-depth review is over on the podcast, so click that link below. And a huge thank you for watching this ScareCam episode. Thank you for Xtreme Scream Park for inviting us. And let's get scared. See you later.